Now, achieving a successful inclusive education system in Nigeria will require governments at all levels to, both by decision and political will, adopt a gender-responsive education sector planning policy documents. This was the focus of discussions at the training for reporters on gender-responsive education sector planning organized by Plan International Nigeria in Abuja, Nigeria's capital.
The gender-responsive education sector planning Gresp is a call for education policies to look beyond gender parity in school enrollment in order to put gender equality at the heart of education through gender-sensitive plans and policies. It is an essential measure for advancing gender equality education with focus on indicators that may create setbacks to one gender or the other. Plan International Nigeria and other civil society groups are advocating the adoption of such gender-responsive education sector planning as part of education policies in Nigeria, with the project already operational in Sokoto and Adamawa states.
Can the state own the process from the beginning? So, can they own the process of developing an education sector plan? It starts from there. But if you leave the development of your education sector plan in the hands of development partners, in the hands of others, then there is no ownership. So they should first own the process of developing the education sector plan. Then the issue of us coming in to ensure that that plan is gender responsive will just be a normal thing.
Some of the civil society groups said the training will position the media to take up the challenge of engaging policymakers in the education sector on the importance of the document for the enhancement of inclusive education system in Nigeria.
It's important that every education sector plan has a costed plan and is funded by the budget. So as journalists, we now have a responsibility that when we see education sector plan, we drill further to ensure that does this plan have an operational plan that has a costed plan, so that we can then further trace it to, is it reflected in the budget so that it can be implemented.
What we are advocating for is that because of the out of school of girls, more of girls, though in some parts of Nigeria, boys too. So, but for our state, we want to ensure that boys and girls stay in school. We want to come to school, stay and complete school, and be happy to come to school. So to be able to do that, we need to plan.
The Abuja workshop brought together journalists from in and outside the Federal Capital Territory to be part of the inclusive education system in Nigeria advocacy. Haz Akudi, AIT News, Abuja.